We go through a PPE inspection of this harness right here. So first of all, when checking the harness, you want to make sure of its manufacture date. And what its serial code number is. However, on this harness, the ticket has been taken off or cut off, which automatically makes it as a reject because you're not unaware whether or not it's 10 years past its date. When checking the harness, we want to start on the buckles. We want to check for any wear, marks, deformation or fading, which on these is actually quite good all around the harness. The buckles are quite tight, which is good because it keeps the person secure inside the actual harness. Then we want to check the critical stitching, which is just on the side, which is the connection between the legs and the actual harness. So when checking the stitching, you want to make sure if there's any fluffiness, if there are any stitchings out of place, or if there's any wear. But on this critical stitching, it actually seems to be fairly okay, apart from one string hanging out. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Next, we want to check all the straps. So go around, we want to make sure if there's any faded or any light white spots. This is the identification of any frictions or whether or not it's been exposed to salt. We also want to make sure if there's any loose threads, but on this one it seems quite tight. Or if there's any marks like cuts or scratches, which along the actual harness there isn't. Going on to the back support seems to be fine. There are a couple of stitchings out of place, but it's not that critical on the actual harness. With the back support, you want to make sure if there's any deformation or anything's out of place. You want to check if there's any pen on the inside, which there is. For demo, that could be a chemical contamination, which could be monitored further along down the line. Next, we want to check the handles just on the outside. On this harness, it seems to be quite secure, and the stitching seems to be fine across the harness. There's no marks, tears, or deformation across the harness.